Mark Consuelos ripped apart Meghan Markle for talking during his show Live with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. Tensions were high on the set of Live with Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos on Tuesday, as co-host Mark Consuelos went off on a shocking, 5-minute-long tirade against fellow guest Meghan Markle. Markle, who was appearing on the show to promote her new Netflix documentary, found herself in Consuelos' crosshairs after she reportedly began chatting and whispering to someone off-camera during a commercial break. "I will not tolerate that kind of disrespect on my show." Consuelos fumed, his face beet red with rage. "If you can't sit there quietly and wait your turn like everyone else, then you can get the hell off my stage." The audience sat in stunned silence as Consuelos continued to berate Markle, accusing her of being rude, self-absorbed, and everything that's wrong with Hollywood these days. Ripa, Consuelos' co-host and wife of over 20 years, tried unsuccessfully to interject and calm her husband down, but Consuelos was having none of it. "I don't care if you're friends with the Obamas or if you've been on Oprah a dozen times," Consuelos shouted, pointing an accusatory finger in Markle's direction. "Out here on my show, you follow my rules. And rule number 1 is, you don't talk when the red light is on." Markle, for her part, appeared visibly shaken and confused by Consuelos' sudden outburst. She tried to apologize and explain that she was simply checking in with a member of her PR team, but Consuelos cut her off mid-sentence. "Save it," he snapped. "I don't want to hear your excuses. All I know is, you showed a complete lack of respect for me, for Kelly, and for this entire production. And that is something I will not stand for. Not now, not ever." The confrontation reportedly went on for several more minutes, with Consuelos continuing to lambaste Markle and insist that she leave the set immediately. Ripa eventually stepped in and managed to de-escalate the situation, convincing Consuelos to take a short break. When the show returned from commercial, Markle was nowhere to be seen, and Consuelos issued a brief on-air apology. "Look, I know tensions were high there for a minute," Consuelos said, his voice noticeably calmer, "but the bottom line is, this is my house, and I expect a certain level of respect and professionalism from everyone who sets foot on this stage. Meghan is a guest on this program, and she should have known better than to disrupt things the way she did." Ripa, for her part, nodded in agreement, though she also acknowledged that Consuelos' reaction may have been a bit over the top. "Mark and I have been doing this show together for over 20 years now," Ripa said, "and in all that time, I've never seen him get that worked up about anything. So you know it must have really struck a nerve with him." Representatives for Markle have yet to issue any official statement regarding the incident. However, sources close to the Duchess of Sussex say she was absolutely blindsided by Consuelos' outburst and is considering taking legal action. "Meghan is mortified and appalled by the way she was treated," one insider told Page 6. "She came on the show in good faith to promote her documentary, and she ended up being publicly humiliated and berated in the most disrespectful way. She feels like Mark Consuelos completely abused his power and authority, and she's not going to just let that slide." Whether or not Markle does indeed pursue legal action remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. The fallout from this explosive confrontation is sure to be felt for a long time to come.